The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
There were two wonderful Satmar fellows who grew up in the shelter, the safety, and the security of Williamsburg, in the yeshiva, in Kollel, and eventually they went out to work and they did very well. A few years into their business, they had a very important meeting in Wilmington, and the meeting had to take place on early Friday afternoon, and they realized they would not be able to make it back for Shabbos. So they did some inquiries, and they found as a from person who lives in Wilmington, and that's where they were planning on staying for Shabbos. They called their travel agent to arrange travel arrangements to Wilmington. They weren't sure where Wilmington was, and the travel agent assumed that it was Wilmington, North Carolina. They get on a flight to Wilmington, North Carolina. They're not sure anyways where Wilmington is. It works out well. They arrive, and they realize that they're in the wrong Wilmington. It's not Wilmington, Delaware. It's Wilmington, North Carolina. They can't make it back for Shabbos. They're stuck in Wilmington, North Carolina. Panicking, frantically, they make inquiries and they find out that there's only one Jew in the whole town of Wilmington, North Carolina. They call the fellow up and they say to him, listen, we're two Jews and we're here for Shabbos. We have nowhere to stay. Is there any way we could stay by you? And the fellow says, you can, I guess, but I'm not observant. He said, don't worry about it, we'll figure it out. And they go to the local grocery and they buy tuna fish and vegetables. They come to the guy's house. And the guy welcomes them so warmly. He says, you should know that incidentally, I never do anything for Shabbat. But my two sons are at university, and it's important that there's a certain sense of Jewish identity, at least when they come home. They'll be home this Shabbos. So we bought wine and challah, kosher wine, Manischewitz, and we bought challah, so at least you'll have something to eat. Anyways, fine, they thank him. The two sons are home, and they have the most magnificent and beautiful Shabbos together. They sing Chsidish Negunim, Ka Echseif. They share Torah, they share stories. By the time Shabbos is over, they're close friends, and they've made a very strong impression on both of his sons. My friends, today, one of those sons is a Chashuv ben Torah, and the other one is Shemer Torah Umitzvos. You know, when they found themselves in Wilmington, North Carolina, they were panicking. Why did Hashem do this? We missed our business appointment. And what's going to be with Shabbos? But Rebbeinu Shalom has a cheshbon. And he knows exactly what he's doing. There were shamas that were waiting to be turned on, that were waiting to be kindled. And the rest is history. The more we think about the fact that Hashem runs the world, the less stressful situations become. The more we understand that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the conductor of the orchestra, the more beautiful the sounds of the orchestra are. And just a tiny disclaimer, I selected the names Wilmington. It was a different city.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org